What's going on, my bearded family? What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, James, man. Back up in the building one more time. I don't know why I say building. It's not my building. I'm back up in my house. I'm actually, you know, filming in my wife's little studio, her office, aka slash my office. I'm in front of my computer right now. But anyway, not to bore you guys. I was just coming back at you with another video, just to let you know what's in the good old man bag. Man bag. Good old clipper bag, man. And just to talk to you about DIY, man. I know a lot of beardsmen. They're they're out there. You're tempted to want to save yourself a couple bucks because of your, to just try to maintain your grooming needs per se. I mean, man, to be quite honest, man, it's pretty easy doing it yourself. What I've learned to do and got accustomed to doing on my own, far as just even with cutting my own hair, it's just following the guideline that my barber had did. When it got a fresh cut one time, I say, oh yeah, it's nice, fresh. I felt that I could do it myself too. You know what I mean? Not saying barbers don't do good. They do excellent. That's what they're licensed in. That's what they went to school for. That's their profession. But I feel if I can cut cut the middleman out and cut something out of, personally, preferably my budget and me going to the barbershop every week, or my hair grows fast, so every what 5 days, 6 days for me. You know what I mean? So I felt that's something I can put money for somewhere else. You know what I mean? Once you pay for a haircut, what you pay about $20, $25. We grown now, so we pay about maybe $20, $25 because you tip. I mean, I'm accustomed to tipping, which I think is what you're supposed to do if you like a service. You go to a restaurant, you eat good food. What you do, you tip the waiter for their service, especially if they have good service. But I feel the same implement applies within going to the barbershop. But that's here nor there. Like I said, I'm talking about what's in the man bag. That's it. You know what I mean? But took all the contents out of my bag, of course, so I can show you guys what I got going on. And I'm gonna also upload a video later on how I shape myself up. I don't need it right now. There's no need for it. But I'm gonna show you guys sooner or later, maybe within a week or two. I'm gonna let it grow out a little bit more just to show you guys what I do as far as how I shape up things. First, start off with the Andes outliner. It was a T outline. I had the T blade on there first when I went to go get them serviced at my local barber shop. Well, not my barber shop, but a barber retailer that we have around in my area. I went and got these sharpened and they put on this blade. That's why I went. I should have kept the T blade on there. I don't know why I didn't. But these clippers, man, these are my go-tos for, my mustache and things of that nature. I know most guys usually go like that with them. I usually flip mine upside down. I found that if you're doing it yourself, it makes it more easier, and you go in like that. You get my drift. You go in like that on each side, and shaping that up, and getting underneath your chin, your neckline. And getting the sides. I usually have, of course, I'm gonna have a mirror when I do that. I have a two-way mirror where our medicine cabinet comes out, so you're able to look at the medicine cabinet and look at the main mirror. So like I'll be focusing like this, and tap tap, tap tap, tap tap. And when you're creating your line, you want to make sure you go inward. It's always going inward. Don't go bam and out. It just doesn't give you that sharper line. I come to find that out. That's just through personal experience as far as what I've been doing, as far as the time frame I have been cutting it. And you just repeat the same steps on the same side to make sure that it's symmetrical. And you can grab these anywhere, fellas. Or ladies. I'm tripping. Ladies ain't got no beard. Whatever. But anyway, you can grab these from Sally's. You can grab them from Amazon. You can grab them if you have a local beauty supply store in your area. You can grab them. I think the most I paid for these, I paid like $40 for these, and I done had these for maybe 3 years now. It's been my pair for 3 years. I had another pair, but I had gave those away to a family member because they needed them. And up next, I have another pair of trimmers with the TI line, the little black and this black label mask. These already came zero gapped, and these are pretty sharp. You know, I use these for my lining and lining up my neckline and the back of my neck. And I still use these clippers from time to time just to get the hard to reach corners. So since I rock my beard going like this, the corners, these corners right here, the T, works real good with just tapping that, make sure it's getting even without cutting any additional bulk off. You know what I mean? So it just helps get those corners. I don't line up the inside of this. Well, I stop lining up the inside of this just because I like the more natural look on the inside of that. So, and plus I just want it to grow in fuller so it can be covered up. So that's one of my beard goals. But I got those from the same place. You know, you can get them from Sally's or anything. Those, on the other hand, those were $89.99. I got those because those were limited edition. And I just, you know, I like stuff like that as far as my barbering tools. Up next, got the good old Oster Fast Feeds. Man, when I say these are my go-to clipper as far as just like trimming, you know, you have that extra bulk. You don't want to have, I don't like mine flaring out like on the sides. So I usually just clean it up. I would say the proper term is tapering it, you know. So I take that, and I have my good old magnetic guards there, and it's magnetic guards, but they work in conjunction with these clippers. So they work real good. See, stuck on there. So I have number 0, which is the lowest you can go, which I never recommend anybody to go that's growing out their beard. I would maybe go with the 1 guard or a 2 guard as far as what you're trying to take off, you know. And you, again, get these from Sally's, get these from Sally's. These are, I believe, $89.99, and these were $23. And I done had these clippers for about 5 years, so they stand the test of time. Haven't had to get them serviced or anything of that nature. And you got your little good old cleaning brush with it. So you clean all your clippers. You have to make sure everything's sanitized, and you use good old Cool Care, and just Cool Care to clean all those tools off after I'm done. Even if it's just me using my own stuff, you know, you still gotta be clean because you putting this stuff on your face. So you want it to be clean next time you're about to use it. And also, good old comb me down. I know a lot of people don't like these combs because they say it rip their hair out. I mean, but it's a comb, man. It's when you're doing that, as far as cutting your hair and doing the things of nature, it works perfectly fine. And last but not least, my good old shaver. The Super Close, the Shaver Shaper by Wahl. You've seen one of these before. This thing is loud as heck. You know what I'm saying? But it works good. And the only reason why I have this particular item, trust me, it doesn't shave any bulk. You can go across your beard with this thing. It ain't gonna take off no hair. I promise you. It only gets real close hairs, like real stubble, so you can have that smooth look. And the main reason why I got this is because of the stubble after I shave and, you know, trim and do whatever I have to do. You hit it up after you get all the long hairs that grown in. You hit this up, and it doesn't take much. You don't have to push it in and grind it into your skin because you'll bump up, and that's something you don't want to do. That's something we don't want to do as beardsmen, period, as far as having ingrown hairs or anything. So that works pretty good. You just, like I said, you glide it across your skin real smooth. That I got my wife got that for me as a gift, you know, from Sally. She's like, hey, I noticed that when you do shave with your clippers, you still have a little stubble left. And I was like, yeah, because I can't use a straight razor on my face. Not all black men can. African Americans, black men, you know, we are brothers. So the straight razor tends to bump us up more than not. You know, I don't want to walk around looking like a Nestle Crunch bar, period. But anyway, I'm going to stop rambling on, fellas. Let everybody get about their day. I appreciate you if you're watching. And got some more videos coming, more content coming to my channel. It's just not going to be about beards. I'm sorry if I disappoint anyone, but it's going to be mostly about beards. Come on, man. That's what we into, right? That's what we rocking. And my next video, probably just give you guys a little show of my products and things that I've used that I may have not talked about on the channel and things that are to come. So I appreciate you again for tuning in. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't. Like some videos, you know what I mean? Likes are always great. If you don't like the content, hey, comment that too. Let us know how we can get better, you know what I mean? And if all you guys are out there grinding for your beard goals and you're trying to reach them, man, just keep going, just keep pushing. No matter what you're trying to do. If you're trying to raise your beard up, I know a lot of people, a couple YouTubers that I watch and fellas I be on Instagram with, they're trying to raise their beards up. Man, keep it up, man. You know, you're doing good with that. Me personally, my beard goals is going to be, of course, to feel these spots to get darker, beard to get a little bit longer and bulkier. I just want it to be a little bit more heavier, you know what I mean? That all this to hopefully grow in. You know, the hairs get longer, of course, and it grows in. And I mean, that's it. That's all I have for like beard goals, man. I don't want like, I know I wouldn't mind having a Rick Ross beard, but I would want it to grow all the way up there. But I've tried that in the past. I'm gonna post some picture. I'm gonna post a picture to show you what I mean about. I've tried my hair growing that long, even growing my mustache out. It didn't fade out for me. But again, I'm out of here, y'all. Peace out, man. Much love to you. Much respect. Blessings.